Hello friends and welcome back. This week's video is going to be the unboxing of the official Stardew Valley board game and also how to set it up and how to play. You may have seen my tweet where I had recorded this once, but the footage was unusable. So a lot of this footage that you're seeing right now is just stuff that's sped up as I'm literally unboxing it and popping out all the tile pieces. However, I will show you guys how to set up and play the game, and I did a few rounds with RJ. And of course, the dogs did have to be involved. You want to come over? You can come sit here. Okay. So we have all of our tiles organized here. These are going to go off to the left. I'm actually going to have these move back a little bit. And these are kind of our playing pieces, which are going to go over here. We have it organized. All the pink ones are spring crops. All the green ones are summer crops. And all the brown ones are fall crops. Then we have geos and stone. And then also animal products on the bottom. So these are the ones that you want in this tray. Here, we have freeze artifact spots, which are the worms, and then also spring forageable tiles, and you have them for spring, fall, or spring, summer, fall, and winter. So you want to organize those by there. And again, the tiles are color coded, so all the spring ones are pink. So here is the full playing board. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the season cards on top of the calendar. And since we're going to start with spring, that's the ones we're going to start with. The bottom of the deck has the end of your card. So that one goes on the bottom all the time. I did not mix these last time, so everything was kind of just directly the same, so I'm going to mix them up now. Also, RJ has never played Stardew, so he has no idea how any of this works. So if you've never even played Stardew, don't worry, he never has either. He doesn't know any of the spring crops or any of the game goals. So we're going to put our spring deck here. And you only want one season at a time. And then when we're done with those cards, we'll put them in the discard pile right here. We're going to take our spring forageables, which again is the rocks, the forageables, the trees. You're going to see all these little mushroom tiles on the board. That is where your forageable tiles go. You want them face down, because then when you walk past them, you'll be able to collect them. Actually, the tree ones go on the little tree spots. Now we have our trees and our tree spots. There should be 4. We have our pink forageables. And I do have some of my season artifact spots and forageable tiles mixed up. I'll get them fixed later, because you can see this one's blue. It's supposed to go in the winter pile. But it's just fiber. It's not a big deal. In your gray bag, you have things that are different minerals, like the tiger's eye, the amethyst, and when you go to the mine, you'll be able to pull things out of this bag. In your blue bag, we have all of our different fish. And to start the season, we're going to draw 5 random fish to put in our fishing spot down here. And there are legendary fish included in this. See, here is a legendary fish. This is the legend. So you can get legendary fish. And then here we have our different player tiles. Each player tile has a different profession on them. So there's foraging, there's fishing, there's farming, and there's mining. And this will decide what your starting tool is. In the game, you get all of the starting tools, but for the board game, you're just going to start with whatever the one tool for this is. So mining gets to start with a pickaxe. Foraging gets to start with, I believe, a watering can. Fishing starts with the fishing rod, and farming starts with the hoe. So I am going to pick the farming tile, which is the yellow pawn, indicated by the yellow circle on here, but it's not really a big deal if you want to choose a different pawn. I'm going to put that there. You can pick out which tile you want.
I'm going to do the fishing tile. Not that you can see it.
You can also note that there are 5 pawns, though the game is for 1 to 4 players. That is because the purple pawn is the spouse pawn for when you marry someone. To set things up on the side, we're going to get our small cards out for item cards. They're going to go off to the side. These are our bundle cards, which we'll come back to in a minute. We're going to put all of our Joja tiles off to the side. We have our event cards, which are green, epic item cards, which are bluish purple, mine event cards, which are gray, and then in our tray over here, we're going to keep all of these profession upgrades and different mining and foraging tile cards inside the bigger tray over here, as well as our tools. So every time you start a new game, you're going to start out at level 0 of the tool, and at the end of each turn, you can choose to upgrade it. There's a couple different things you can do over here. We'll get into that in more detail. I'll be starting with a watering can tool, and I start with level 0. RJ started with fishing, so he's going to start with the fishing rod at level 0. So here is your trading rod. And then you can put the extra ones back over here. You have a little coin that has both a cat on one side and a dog on the other. So you can make the choice of if you want a cat or a dog. Otherwise, what I've been doing is I just flip the coin and see how it lands. Cat. We got a cat. The coin helps you decide who is going to go first in the game, and then you go counterclockwise. We have 6 different dice. 3 of them are Stardew dice, and 3 of them are animal dice. For your farming buildings, you want to always start with a barn tile first, and then underneath it have all of the barn animals. And then you're going to start with your coop tile first, and underneath it's going to be all of the coop animals. You can keep other barn buildings or other farm buildings off to the side for different options for building for later in the game. Everybody starts out with 3 coins. And so you'll see we have our different bundles. And we're not going to have to complete every single one of these cards. Each time we play it, we're going to pick different random cards for each bundle. So there's a couple for the crafts room, there's a couple for the pantry. We're going to go through right now. You're not going to know when you start out what the bundles are. You have to develop parts with other people in town before you can flip over a bundle card, which we'll get into later. Alright, so all of our bundle cards have been picked. You can put these extra ones off to the side. Here we have different mining level cards, which we're going to add to the level spot right here. And then we're going to take our maps cards and same thing, put them in the maps card spot. Then we'll have a couple different letters, and this is what's going to help us take direction in the game. So I'm going to mix these up a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to draw 4 different letter cards, and those are going to be our objectives for 1 year in the game to complete them before a whole year is done. There'll be different things for like leveling up your fishing level or completing the mine, things like that. There'll be different objectives, and these are Grandpa's wishes for you. Catch a legendary fish. Restore the museum. Save enough gold. And explore the mines. So these are our objectives to complete Grandpa's wishes. The goal is to complete these and fulfill our bundles. Or the goal is to either complete these or fulfill our bundles. If you want to make it harder, you can do both. But if you're just starting out playing, you can choose one or the other. And that is basically how you win the game. And then we also have our villager cards, which will stay face down. We'll put them over here. So here is how to play. Each round in the game has the following steps. There's a season phase. You're going to draw a season card and carry out its instructions. And then you have a planning phase. Your players will discuss their plans and place their pawns at any location at the beginning of a turn. Action phase. You can begin with the starting player, and each player takes a turn. For each turn you take, you can either choose to go in one spot and take 2 actions there, or you can start in one spot, take 1 action, move, and take a second action. And then when everyone has taken their turn, you're done. So there's a bunch of different actions you can do. If you move across the board, you can pick up foraging items. There's a variety of different things you can do. On each seasonal card, there will be symbols, and there's a key in this little booklet that's going to tell you what everything means. So there's a variety of different actions that you can take. You can water your crops, you can collect from animals, you can buy animals, you can buy and plant seeds. Each seed costs 1 coin, just 1 coin, and the whole action of buying 1 seed for 1 coin and planting it counts as 1 action, not 2. So you can buy a seed, plant it, 1 action. On each seed, there will be an indication of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 water drops, and that indicates which slot it goes in on here. If it has 1 teardrop, it goes here. If it has 5, it goes here. You can make a friend in town. You can reveal and donate to bundles. You can open your geodes, donate to the museum, buy buildings, and explore the mines. You can also go fishing, and there's a lot of things you can do for fishing. And then there's your end of turn effects, which are also listed right here. So you can choose to build a staircase to go deeper in the mines. You can pet animals. You can remove a Joja tile, which can randomly appear on the board. Or you can upgrade your starting tool. And like I said, everyone starts at 0 for their starting tool. So we're going to start our round with pulling. Oh, we can't do this one. This happened last time I tried to play. So there's also festivals in here, and this is the flower dance. However, we don't have any friends or anything going on in the village yet, so it's kind of hard for us to do a flower dance, so I'm just going to discard this here for now. So we're going to draw our seasonal card. So here is our first seasonal card, and on it there's a star and a shipping bin. So let's look at the key and see what that means. A star means we get to have a quality crop. So if we have a crop planted, you can flip it over and that makes it a quality crop. So one side of each crop tile is the regular quality, and if you flip it over, it is the high quality one. And then we have our shipping bin symbol, which means we can trade and sell resources. Once again, since we're just starting out, we can't use this card. We don't have anything. So here, we have a question mark, a Joja tile, and a shipping bin. So a question mark means we have an event that happens. So we take an event card. This event card is called Gunther's Reward. You get to keep it. You can discard it when any player donates to the museum to gain another item. So we're going to put this over here and keep that for later. And then we have the Joja tile card, which means a random Joja tile will be put onto the playing map. So we're going to draw our Joja tile card and see what it says. Lost blueprints. Buildings now require 1 additional wood to build. You can remove it for 5 coins or 1 heart. So this is going to go over by Robin's place where we can go to buy buildings. And until we remove this tile, we have to abide by the rules of this Joja tile. So now that completes our seasonal card, now we get to take our actions. And so what we can do is we can go anywhere on the board. And in that one spot, we can either choose to have 1 action, move, and then do a second action somewhere else. Or you can do 2 actions in 1 spot. So the actions you want to take should depend on what your goals are for the game. So we need to explore the mines, save money, restore the museum, and catch a legendary fish. So based on that, I am going to explore the mines for my first turn. So I'm going to put my tile here.
For my first turn, as I am fishing, I'm going to go with river fishing.
Okay, since I have the cat coin, that means that I get to go first. So here's what you do when you want to explore the mines. You can spend 1 action at the mountain location to roll 2 Stardew dice and see what you encounter. You'll be able to use a map card to show what the outcome of your roll will be. You use the results of your roll to indicate a row and a column and trigger the grid space where they meet. So we get to take 2 Stardew dice and we'll roll them. So we got a Junimo and a Star Drop. So now I take a map card. We take the you can choose if you want the Junimo to be a column or a row. In this case, it doesn't matter. We have a skull for either one, and then the Star Drop, we have a rock. Actually, the rock, or that's a geode. I lied. So what we'll do now is we'll have a key that we're going to look at for either a skull or a geode. The geode means I can gain 1 available geode, sometimes 2. The mine level card specifies available geode types. So we are in level 1 of the mines. And here's what a geode looks like. So I will take this geode tile from here, flip it over, and now I have copper ore, which I can add to my backpack on this tile here. I also have the skull. That indicates a monster. So it triggers the monster ability on the current mine level card. The monster ability on here means I gain 1 stone. So now I also get 1 stone. And I can add that to my inventory on my backpack. All of that was one action. So now I can choose to stay here and roll again and do more things in the mines, or I can go someplace else. What I'm going to do, since we're going to need money, is I'm also going to go and buy some seeds. And on my way there, I passed these 2 tiles. I'm just going to take one. You can take both if you want to, but I don't want to run out of them too fast. And this forgeable item was also stone. And I think you can't stack items. You have to keep them all separate. So I have 2 stones and 1 ore. And I'm going to use 1 coin to buy a seed and plant it. So let's buy a spring crop. We're going to buy cauliflower. And it's got 5 drops on it, which means it goes in the 5 tile spot. I cannot water it because that would mean taking another action, and I've already taken my actions. However, if I did water it, I can spend 1 action to move all the crops currently placed on the field plots 1 space to the right. If a crop moves off the track, I can harvest it and it goes into my inventory. If I have no inventory space, I have to discard something or sell it. So this is over here, and as I water it, it will move 1 space over until eventually it comes off of here, and then I'll be able to harvest that crop. Is that making sense?
Question.
Yes.
What's the gold symbol? Said how much gold it's cost, how much you can sell it for?
Yes. So you can see on a lot of the cards over here, they all end with a shipping bin, which means I can sell stuff that I have.
Right.
So if I choose to sell this when it's in my inventory, I get 5 gold coins for it.
Gotcha.
And as you saw with our first card that we drew, the back of it means that it's a quality crop, but we can't do that right now. So it has to be on the regular crop side. And now it's your turn. You are on the fishing tile. Fishing allows you to catch fish and occasionally gain items. Fish visit one of the 3 fishing locations and spend 1 action. To catch a fish, you must be in the fishing location matching 1 or more of the fish on the fish track, denoted by their tile colors and icons. So river fish are a blue triangle, ocean fish have a white square, and lake fish have a green circle on the tile. When you take a fishing action, roll all 3 Stardew dice. So here are your Stardew dice. Each die generates 1 symbol, heart, Junimo, or star drop. To catch a fish in the same location as you are, spend the symbols from the rolled dice to fulfill the requirements of 1 or more fish on the fish track. It is possible to catch more than 1 fish, but remember that each die can only be put toward a single fish. Let's go ahead and roll.
So I got a Junimo and 2 hearts. There's symbols for what it costs for me to get the fish or to catch it, I'm assuming.
Yep. So now you can choose which fish you wish to catch, but it has to be river fish, which is this little blue triangle.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I don't think you can catch
there
them there.
are even. I wish I would have known that. I would have gone there.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want to, just for the sake of this, move to another.
For the sake of this, we're going to switch over to the ocean fishing, as we were not aware of this symbol for where you can catch.
So pretend he wasn't there.
Correct. Pretend I know what I'm doing. So with my 2 hearts and my Junimo, I pretty much can only get 1 of these fish, and it looks like it's an anchovy. So I might as well.
Yep, you can put that in your backpack slot.
Get that anchovy.
And now you can move these guys over this way, and you get to draw 1 more tile out of here. The fishing bag contains all the fishing related tiles. Regular fish, crab pot, legendary, trash tiles, and treasure chest tiles. You draw from this bag whenever you need to replenish the fish track. Fishing tiles are never returned to the fishing bag except for legendary fish discarded via the fish track movement. So, we have a legendary fish here, and for whatever reason we had to move things. Oh, we have 2.
No, we have 2.
We have 2 legendary fish. So for whatever reason, you'll sometimes get tiles that require you to move this fishing track. These will be discarded and not put back in the bag. However, these guys can be put back into your blue bag. Alright, that was 1 action, so you can choose to fish a second time if you want, or you can move to a different spot and take a different action.
Do I need just 1 of the drops to get this fish, or what's the crown? Does that just mean it's a legendary?
That just means it's a legendary.
Okay.
So yes, you just need 1 star drop.
Hmm.
And one of our things is to catch a legendary fish.
That's what equal to. So catch a legendary fish equal to the number of players.
So we need 2 legendary fish.
We're gonna go again, same action. on this spot here. Well, actually, you know what? I am not going to do that. Reason being is I'm currently on the ocean fishing, and there are only 2 ocean fishing ones on here, so there's not a very good chance that I probably get a chance to get a fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to the Make a Friend slot. We're visiting Gus.
Well, Gus is just on the tile. You'll be able to make any friend.
Yep, to make a friend. And I am going to select. I don't know. I cross both of these.
You want a forgeable? Yep.
Yeah.
Pick whatever one you want.
So I'll go with this one here. It looks to be a leek.
To make a friend, you're going to spend 1 action in town and reveal the top card of the villager deck. If you are able and wish to do so, you can gift them a resource to make them your friend. Otherwise, discard them. To give a gift, discard a resource from your inventory and then keep the villager card and earn heart tokens. So the card will indicate what they like and dislike. And it's not as detailed as the online game. You usually will just have a thing that says they like crops or they like forageables in general. It's not specific forageables or specific crops. So you get to draw the villager card up top. Yay, Kobis!
Alright, my villager is Kobis, so what do I need to gift to this person?
Let me see.
How does that work?
So Kobis, these hearts indicate something that he loves. So he loves any museum item, which is indicated by this cog, which are things that will come from the worm tiles, or any minerals. He dislikes any forageables, which are indicated by the mushroom, and crops, which are indicated by the little parsnip. He likes anything... Oh wait, 1 second, let me read this. Oh, any resource can be gifted as long as it isn't hated and does not display the no gift icon. So they like anything that's not... They love the things under the double hearts. They like anything as long as it's not a hated gift. So Kobis hates forageables and crops. So if you want to gift him your fish and make him your friend, you can. Otherwise, if you don't want to gift him anything, he'll be discarded and put on the bottom of the villager pile.
I do not have anything that I can gift him.
Yeah, you do. You give him your fish.
Does a fish count as what?
As a gift.
I know, but is that one of the things he really likes?
You can gift any resource as long as it isn't hated and it doesn't have a do not gift on it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna pass anyways.
Okay, so he will be discarded. And your turn is done. So here's our end of turn options. We can build a staircase, we can pet our animals, which we don't have any, we can try to remove a Joja tile, or we can upgrade our starting tool. So if we want to remove a Joja tile, this one costs 5 coins. We don't have any animals, or you can upgrade your starting tool. Whenever I'm starting out playing, I just kind of do that one because it seems easy enough because you don't really have a lot of resources or money yet. So I'm going to upgrade my starting tool. So I'm going to grab level 1 of the watering can.
Do you have to spend this to upgrade it though?
Oh, I do, don't I? Well, I do have copper ore if I want to.
Correct.
Or I can just do nothing. So I think I might save that and do nothing for now.
I am also going to do nothing. I don't have enough to upgrade. My training round is I need 5 gold, and we only have 3 for now. And I don't think any of the other ones really fit what we can do, because I think the removal fee, it looks like, for the Jojo, wait, what is it called? Joja tile is 5 gold or 1 heart, which I also have none. So, just gonna pass.
Okay, which means we get to start our next round, which starts with, we can all go back to the farm now too.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna draw another seasonal card. So here's what is on this one. It has a cat, a gift, a Joja tile, and a shipping bid. So let us look at the guide to see what all of those things mean. The cat means that the starting player passes the pet token to a player on the left. So this means you get to go first. The gift box means each player chooses one of their befriended villagers and activates their gift ability. Then trigger the effect on the non-villager cards with gift symbols. We don't have any friends, so we can't do that. But Joja tile. We're going to pick up another Joja tile. Oh, that's 2. And see what it is. Cost increase. The cost to buy animals is increased by 3 gold. So now we're going to put that by Marnie down here. So if we ever want to buy animals, it's going to be an extra 3 gold. And then we have our shipping bin tile to end this round. So if we have anything we want to sell, we can. So do you have anything you want to sell?
I think I'm going to sell my leek, and that should give me 2 gold.
So you could put your leek back in a forageable spot if you want, and it'll give you 2 gold.
I wasn't sure. Do we have to be, because I saw it says buy seeds and sell things? Do we have to be there to sell things?
Nope.
Okay.
The shipping bin here indicates that you can just sell it.
Sounds good. Where does this go?
You can put it back on a mushroom spot.
Oh. Okay, I wasn't sure.
And so now we can go into the planning phase of what we want to do next. So I'm going to put this in the discard spot. And so again, here are our objectives for the game. And we can't uncover these until we make a friend with someone in the game. I think I'm going to go to the mines again. Oh, sorry, this one. I'm going to go to the mines again. And then I'm going to try to make a friend.
I think I'm going to go and try to fish again. But this time I'm going to stop over at our lake fishing spot.
All right, and you get to go first. You get to roll a Stardew dice.
I roll 3 again.
Yep. You
So
have
I got same thing as last time. Junimo, 2 hearts. I don't think I can get anything. I think there's only the 1 legendary fish that's there. So I'll just have to chalk that up as my turn, I think.
you
well, I
can take
guess
2 actions, or you can take 2 actions here, or you can move and take another one.
Correct. So I think, was that considered an action?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
so
1 action.
1 action is complete. So I might. Well, it looks like I'm just going to move kind of back to the center here.
You can do any tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the buy seeds and sell things. So I think I might buy a seed as well. I think that was 1 gold.
1 gold, and then planting it is 1 action. You can pick any of the pink tiles out of here.
Any of the pink tiles. Okay. I'm going to do the potato, because who doesn't like potatoes? And I think since this is 3 water, that'll go in the 3 water spot.
Yep.
And on top of that, I'm going to grab
1 forageable.
1 forageable, as that's where I passed. And I got a daffodil.
So you can put that in your bag. So I am going to explore the mines some more. So I think I also roll these dice. Yes. Now we're on level 2 of the mines. I got 3 hearts. So we're gonna draw a map card. And we have monsters. That's pretty much it. So you're gonna go down the column this way where this one ends, and over the column this way where this one ends. It's not the crossing point, it's 2 things. So I have 2 monsters. So nothing happens is what I have indicated on this monster spot on this card. So that's that. Nothing happened. But now we're at level 3. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and try to make a friend. So this is my second action that I'm going to take. So I'm going to draw a villager card. And I have Harvey. So Harvey loves crops and forageables. He dislikes fish and animal products. So I can gift him anything to make him my friend. So I am actually going to gift him some stone. So this is going to get discarded back into a forageable spot, because this is a forageable tile. That now makes him my friend. So I get 1 heart. And now our turn is done. So then we can go back to the farm, and we can try to do any end of turn effects if we can or are willing. That is to build a staircase, pet our animals, which we don't have any, remove a doja tile, or upgrade our starting tool.
I think technically I'm up first here. I'm also, I think, just not going to do anything. I'm just sitting at 4 gold right now. I'll probably just hold off there.
And so I don't think we can afford. Actually, I can remove a doja tile with a heart, but right now we can't buy buildings or animals, so I might just leave them. I might actually upgrade my watering can. Oh, dog. Oh my god, please don't step on the board. So I'm going to upgrade my watering can, which is going to cost me 1 copper ore. I'm going to put this back at the bottom of our geode tiles over here. So level 1 watering can is going to cost that 1 copper ore that I just got rid of. So it says, when you water crops, move them all 2 spaces. So now if I choose to water my crops, it can move 2 spaces to the right instead of just 1. And that is the end of our turn. Alright, you get to draw a seasonal card then.
Alright, this seasonal card has a star, water drop, question mark, and once again the storage chest. So I'm assuming you can trade again if you wanted.
So the star means quality crop. So we can Flip any planted crop so its quality side is face up. So now, these are quality crops, which means they will sell for more. What was the next one?
The water drop.
Water drop.
Water all
Move
crops.
all plants one crops face to the right because that means it rained.
The next one is a question mark.
So that is an event. The starting player draws an event card. Here you go.
Thanks. The last one was the chest. So event card, magic ink. If any player has wizard as a friend, they may draw 3 epic items and claim 1. None of us are friends with anybody.
I have a friend of Harvey,
Just kidding.
but we're not friends with
But
Wizard.
KARLIE's not friends with wizard. I am not friends with wizard.
And then the shipping bin, which means we can sell stuff if we want to. I don't have anything I can sell. Is there anything you want to sell?
I think I'm going to sell the daffodil,
How much is it?
because I can get 2 gold for that.
You can put it back in a forgeable spot. Alright, now we can start our planning phase of what we want to do. So you can spend 1 action to visit the community center where you may reveal and or donate as much as you are able. Revealing bundles requires you to spend heart tokens. Completing bundles requires you to donate resources listed on the bundles. Remember that to restore the community center, you must reveal and complete 1 bundle per room for a total of 6 bundles. To reveal a bundle, discard a number of heart tokens equal to the number of players. Then you can either reveal it, reveal a leftmost card face down bundle, or replace a revealed bundle card with a new face up bundle card matching the room. So I actually need 2 heart tokens to reveal a bundle because it's by the number of players you have in the game. So I actually can't do that yet. So what I'll probably do, let me see. We need to restore the museum, catch a legendary fish, save enough gold, and explore the mines. I'm going to go back to the mines and I think maybe make another friend, or I'll go fishing. I am going to go to the mines and then I'm going to water crops because then we'll be able to get a potato because I have an upgraded watering can, which means we'll be able to get a potato and sell it so that we can get that gold.
good.
So that's my plan. What is yours?
Let's see here. My plan is to go to the make a friend tile as well. And then what do we need to do to water the crops? Like if we were to go to the water the crops tile.
You can spend 1 action to move all crops currently placed in the field slots 1 space to the right. If a crop moves off the track, it is harvested and goes into your inventory. If you have no inventory space, you must first discard a resource to make room or discard the crop. So you just basically move them, and that's 1 action.
Gotcha.
But since I have an upgraded watering can, I can move them 2 spots.
Oh, nice. Sounds good. Then in that case, I am going to try to do the make a friend tile and then probably go to the ocean fishing tile. So I'll go make a friend again.
So here you go. Haley.
All right, I got Haley this time.
I can tell you what she likes and dislikes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Haley loves all crops, which is indicated by this parsnip. She dislikes forageables, stone, and geodes. So you can gift her anything that's not one of those to make her your friend.
Okay.
You'll get 2 heart tokens if you give her a liked gift, but you don't have any.
I do not. I am just going to gift the anchovy for now. Because who doesn't like anchovies, obviously.
And that just gets discarded.
And that just gets discarded. Now, Haley's my friend.
You get 1 heart token.
Okay. What does the gift thing?
On.
What does that mean? So on here, there's a little gift thing, and it points. It says gain 3 gold.
When a gift symbol appears on a season card, each player may choose one of their friends and activate the villager's gift ability. So when we draw these cards, sometimes that gift will appear on it.
Yep.
And then you'll be able to activate whatever that says.
Correct. Okay. And then I am going to go to the ocean fishing,
You can collect another forageable.
collect a forageable. So I got a stone.
Yay, stone.
Who doesn't like a stone? And then I am also going to attempt to fish here again. So my 2 options it looks like that I can get are a crab or a albacore, I think. All right, so this time I got 2 Junimos and a, what do you call it, star drop?
Star drop.
Star drop.
Which means you get a legendary.
But only if I was on that tile.
Oh, none of the legendaries are.
Yep, so unfortunately the 2 legendaries are on the river fishing tile and on the lake fishing tile.
But
And I also do not have enough to get the other things. What does the crab require? I'm trying to figure out what's all on here. I'm a little confused.
oh, I think you have to have a crab pot built.
Oh, you
to
have
get
a
it.
crab pot and something else? A little pile of mush.
Oh, bug meat.
Bug meat.
It's the bait. So you have to have that in your. You have to have a crab pot built and bug meat in your inventory.
And then I could just go to that spot and probably just get the fish without even rolling.
Probably.
Well, it seems I didn't get anything that would have helped.
Rip.
So we're just going to move out.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to explore the mines again. Which means I get those. I get 2 of them. We got a star drop and a heart. So now we're on level 3, which is right here. Hi, Jack. Trying so hard to lay down. So, the star drop is 2 stones, and the heart is bug meat. So I get bug meat and 2 stones. That's it. That's all that happens. And then I also need to get 2 stones. I don't know if there's 2 in there though. So I'm gonna go this way, which means I can collect a forageable. I got a daffodil. The backpack is getting very full. And since I have a first level watering can, that means I can move these 2 tiles over. Now that means that I have potato. And that's the end. So now we can either build stairs, pet animals, remove a Jojo tile, or upgrade our tool. I might build stairs because I have a ton of stuff. Let me see how I do that. Stones can be used as end of turn effects to descend. You can spend a number of stones equal to the number of players. So I have 3 stones. Does that mean I get 1 staircase for the staircase cards? Staircase card. Okay, that is my end of turn effect.
Alright, and now that I have enough gold, I am going to update my tool. So now I have the bamboo rod. When you fish, you may re-roll 1 of the fishing dice. So if I were to go fishing again, and I threw the 3 dice, and I was unhappy with 1 of them, I could definitely roll it again and try to get the...
And that's really it. So it just kind of takes some playthrough, and the manual helps a ton. You're gonna want the manual out. You're gonna want to be reading it. It tells you what all the symbols mean. Obviously, the more you play it, the more you'll start to remember what each symbol means. Even as now, this is my 2nd time playing through it, it made a little bit more sense. So this might have seemed really slow, but it's because for both of us, we've never done a full playthrough, and RJ doesn't know anything about Stardew, so we're just kind of figuring out how it all works. So definitely keep your manual by you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. But this manual has the full rules. We did change up some a little bit. We did skip some stuff because it just didn't apply to us. So remember that it's a board game. Play it however you want. It's for you to have fun.
Seems like a fun game. I'm always down for board games. But as she kind of mentioned, it does take some playthrough here to kind of see what you're really doing.
It is for 1 to 4 players, and the game indicates that it's 45 minutes per person who plays. So it's not a quick sit-down game, and this is one that will take a little bit more time. If you're looking for a longer board game, this is definitely that. And your friends, if you have friends that want to play that don't know anything about Stardew, they absolutely can still play. Just have some patience with them and helping everyone figure out how different actions work at each tile. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media channels. I'm the Anime Athlete everywhere. Play Stardew Valley with me live on Twitch, and be sure to subscribe to the Patreon to get behind-the-scenes content, early access to videos, and more. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night.